fake, phony, a big fat slap in my front head. You know, I recently got 55 new subscribers, bringing us to 66 at the moment, which is, it's insane. No research, I think Mr. Beast and Shoe Nice are the only ones beating me right now. And it's crazy, but it scares me. Honestly, it does. Because now I have 65 buddies that might not know how cool the world is. Don't believe me? Think you're too smart to get tricked. Well, history is our greatest teacher. So, without further ado, here are 5 notorious times that companies were caught lying to us. Number 1, Extenze. Don't be an asshole. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of here! Alright guys, I got the jerks out. It's just us, okay? Extenze, which is an adult herbal supplement, falsely advertised its ability to lengthen the male... This unachievable promise led to a lawsuit against the company for false advertising, resulting in $6 million in fines. Former celebrity endorser Jimmy Johnson, he's the Dallas Cowboys coach, and he was obviously tied to them, so his stock has dropped since then, which it should. That's a terrible thing to falsely promise, okay? You don't do that, Jimmy. Also call yourself Jim, you dick. If you just want it to be longer, you just pull really hard for a long time and you don't stop. Don't do that. Number 2, Nutella. Nutella, despite its nutty, chocolatey, and downright delicious appeal, faced controversy in 2012 for misleading health claims in its advertising. The company falsely presented the hazelnut spread as a healthy breakfast option for children, contradicting its high sugar and fat. A California mother who was relying on the ads rather than the nutritional label eventually sued them because she was like, what are you guys talking about? I still don't like reading nutritional labels. I never did. So I completely sympathize with this lady. I used to put that stuff on everything. And I was like, you know, I thought I was eating healthy because the way they advertised it was like super like, oh man, this is like the next big thing. The lawsuit resulted in the company being ordered to pay over $3 million and reimburse customers who bought the product between 2008 and 2012. In response, Nutella has since revised its advertising and now prominently displays the sugar content on the front of the jars. Number 3. Airborne. Airborne, which was marketed as a preventative for colds and flus. You know, you go to the airport, you pop one. You go to the classroom, you pop one. The popping don't stop. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna be healthy forever. You're gonna live forever. Okay, they didn't say that, but it kind of felt that way. However, these claims lacked any evidence, any research at all, and it was all on the word of the creator, who was a second grade teacher. Nothing wrong with that. But also, that isn't good credentials for you to tell me, hey, this herbal supplement I created is like, it's magic, baby. And I'm sorry, but second grade teachers kind of phone it in sometimes. When I was in second grade, my teacher came up to me and she asked how I was, because I was like this at the table the entire time. Just like, kind of like white face and everything. Without even looking at her, I just threw up all over the table. I don't know if she told me to clean it up. I can't remember that part. I just remember cleaning it up. In any case, I should have gone to the nurses right away. That kid was a loser. Look at him.
Oh my god, you're such a good boy.
Okay. Girls, that's enough. Little lady killer. Court-appointed researchers revealed Airborne to be a mix of just vitamins, minerals, and herbs. So basically, I could tell you to just go suck on a clove of garlic, a Flintstones gummy, and like a piece of graphite in your mouth. And that's basically what this lady's doing. And consequently, they were forced to pay $23 million to settle the lawsuit. Number 4, Skechers Shape-Ups. Skechers had these wonky looking shoes that they basically said were going to be able to tone your legs by just walking around in them, standing around in them. Abs, glutes, weight loss, strengthened muscles. Standing in these stupid looking shoes could do anything. Celebrities like Brooke Burke, that's what it says. I don't know who. Do you know who that is? My power's out. I'm doing this just on a camera and a light plugged into a battery. So I can't figure out who this celebrity is supposed to be. But yeah, the great Brooke Burke said, oh, these shoes are dynamite. Ultimately, they were penalized over $40 million for these exaggerated claims. Number 5. Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Volkswagen had this clean diesel advertisement going on, right? Well, it was actually a deceptive facade for their illegal emissions practices. To pass regulatory tests, Volkswagen installed defeat devices in over 550,000 of their vehicles. So if you had one between 2008 and 2015, you probably had one of them. Maybe. I don't know. And they were labeled as, we said, clean diesel. But was it really that bad? Were these defeat devices, were they really doing much work, or was it just kind of like you really want to see, but you have a 69 and your teacher gives you a point, you get 70. 40 times. 40 times the legal limit of nitrogen oxide. Clearly misleading drivers about their environmental impact. 40 times! So, US and European authorities launched criminal investigations. Obviously, despite past legal issues deceiving investors, Volkswagen had allocated approximately $18 billion for anticipated legal fees. So, they had a feeling that something was going to come back to bite them. Which, I don't know, we're all going to die anyways, why do I care? The world looks green. Blue. Blue's a good color. And that's it! Did any of these false advertisements trick you? Were there any that I didn't list that got you? Like vitamin water. That's another one. How, and this is making me rack my brain, how are those commercials allowed to be on YouTube for the realistic dog pet? Do you know what I mean? It's clearly AI dogs, and the ad just keeps saying, oh, you know, everybody, these are the most realistic looking dogs ever. They're clearly AI and real dogs. It's crazy. How is that legal? It's so fake. They can't be real, right? There's no way. I'm done. Bye.